Hey, good afternoon. I'm Blake with Nucanoe, and today we're going to talk about the Frontier 10, or the F10 as we like to call it. Now, the F10 definitely does not get its fair share of love. It kind of gets lumped in with the Frontier 12, a shorter version, but really it's kind of a whole different animal, a whole different style of fishing kayak for a different purpose. A number of our guys on our team of pro staff have gotten in the F10 in the last 6 months and absolutely fallen in love with it for fishing on the rivers. And this thing really is a clean, lean river fishing machine. Let me go through a few reasons why and kind of talk through the deck layout and the features that really come to your advantage when you're out fishing on the rivers. So first off, the Frontier 10, F10 is 10 feet long, 39 inches wide, and it is a super maneuverable kayak. You can turn this thing around in 1 or 2 paddle strokes. You can control and position the boat in the moving water real easily. It's just very easy to handle and incredibly maneuverable, very nimble, and very responsive. So when you're out in the moving water, floating a river, getting some current or something, it's going to handle really well, and you're going to be in control of which direction you're facing and be able to turn and maneuver the boat without any issues. Second, we got great stability. It's a notch or two below the Frontier 12, but really nothing stands up to that. So for a 10-foot kayak, it's got top-notch stability. You got the clean, wide-open deck, so whether you're seated or standing, you're going to have a lot of open space in front of you, place for your feet, and be very comfortable. Third, we have the 360 seat. And having that mobility is huge, especially in a river. If you get out there, you have a power pole on, and you lock yourself in position, your kayak's going to be facing down current. Instead of having to maneuver your kayak to fish the direction you want, simply turn your seat. Makes it really easy. Also awesome for getting out if you're wade fishing. Just rotate your seat, jump right out, get back in the boat, no problem at all. So that 360 seat is awesome when you're on the rivers. And then some of the features on the deck that really are going to help you out. First off, we got the horizontal rod holders on the gunnels, so 2 rods stored out here. And that is great because it's going to keep them out of the way of anything that is, any trees, any limbs, any branches, anything that those might snag on, they're going to be protected. So you can have 2 rods stored there. If you want to take a 3rd rod out that you're using, you can have it here on the bullwinkle rod stager, right in front of you, right between your legs, and still just not really very high at all. So great rod storage there. With the slide mount up here, you got the ability to mount up to 6 different devices, GPS, fish finders, transducer arm mounts, GoPro mounts, you name it, you can put it all on here. The bullwinkle stores a hog trough, so that's awesome. So really a versatile mounting device there that fits right in the track. Now coming on back, we got the black pack, which is the Nucanoe version, custom size, nice and compact. Fits perfectly under the 360 pinnacle seat, so you can rotate your seat right over the black pack. And finally back here we have the power pole micro anchor, and this again for fishing the rivers is huge. Being able to lock yourself in position with just a remote control, fish an area, and then put the anchor up and go on is awesome. And when we use the power pole on any Nucanoe, we would highly recommend the transom motor plate. And that's what you'll see right in here. And so it protects the transom, especially when you're tightening the screws to keep it secure. But a really cool thing here is this little lip. You see the feet from the screws sit below that lip. So no matter what happens, even when that anchor is pushing down, this thing cannot slide up and off. There's a plug that goes in the middle of the transom hole, so it keeps your power pole completely secure and makes sure that power pole doesn't go anywhere. So this is the F10. We're going to have some more content coming out on this soon. Joe Herrick, Catch Fish or Dry Trine, has a Frontier 10 review coming out soon. Our pro staffer Stuart Venable, he just got a top 5 finish at the KBF trail event on the Coosa River fishing the F10, and he's going to have a video out soon talking about his experience and how the F10 really worked for him. But if you're fishing on rivers, you want something that's maneuverable, stable, has great deck layout and storage, you definitely owe it yourself to check out and test out the F10.